This is music, and this is still the summer of Simon. It's still the summer of Simon, and I am still following up on two crazy VCLTs that none other than Mr. Wet Wang himself, Simon from the Pie Face channel, sent to me. Two massive boxes of CDs. I finally had the time to listen to all the CDs, and in these episodes of The Summer of Simon, which is actually the second season of The Summer of Simon, which is actually a sub-series of the First Impressions series. In these videos, I share with you my first impressions of those CDs. So we have a handful of CDs from the VCLTs to talk about. Let's just get cracking. Up first, we got this one here, Rage. And Rage is an awesome German heavy metal slash power metal band. And this one here, like most of their other albums, is awesome. You have some quite heavy and aggressive songs. Some of it even borders on being kind of power thrash. And then you have, straight up in your face traditional heavy metal. You got a little bit of power metal too. Really good vocals by PV on this one. Um, Kind of better than usual, if I'm being honest. So that's great. This rocks. I really dig this one. They've put out so many albums over the years that it's kind of impossible to keep up with them. Up next, we have this one here, Reaper, and this one is called An Atheist Monument. So this is also traditional heavy metal with a touch of power metal. And you also have just solid riffs, good guitar solos, just well put together songs. The vocals at times might seem a little bit silly, but it kind of works. So this one here, I think, is really good too. Also an enjoyable listen and definitely worth checking out if you like your heavy metal, but kind of modern sounding heavy metal, if you know what I mean, without being Melodeath or any type of core metal, if you know what I mean. It is straight up heavy metal. It just has a modern sound. Good stuff, really enjoyable. The last song, La Tristesse, is a doom metal song, so that's good fun too. Up next we have this one here, Corpus Antichristi. Why 3K by Retribution. So yeah, it's black metal, but it's very, very symphonic and epic black metal with you have your screechy black metal vocals for sure, but there's also a female operatic vocalist here, and she actually does a lot of work on this one. It's almost like the vibe I get is that she does more singing than the male harsh vocalist does. Some of it sounds a little bit derivative of Dimmu Borgir, but most of it is pretty cool. Very enjoyable, melodic, symphonic, still very intense black metal. And I've found that while I don't really like symphonic metal, symphonic black metal works very well for me. And I've also found that kind of Japanese symphonic metal works very well too. And I think it's because both of those approaches to symphonic metal, they're very intense and almost like over the top in places. So yeah, this one was very enjoyable to me. I'm sure a lot of purists will not like it, but I enjoyed it, so there you go. Up next, we have some thrash metal, Rumpelstiltskin Grinder, and this is Ghost Maker. So this is modern, kind of 2000s sounding thrash metal with kind of harsh vocals without being deathy, if you know what I mean. Um, you got some blast beats, some grind elements as well, but core sound is modern 2000s thrash metal. And I think this is great. I enjoy this. It's aggressive, it's fun. I like some modern thrash metal. So, yeah, good stuff. Good songs, nice aggression, and actually quite melodic in places where you might not expect it to be melodic. So that's really cool as well. And it's just good musicianship, very tight. Good album. I enjoy it. And up last, we have this one here, uh, Ryujin. And this is Japanese melodic death metal. A lot of influence from your At the Gates style, like early melodic death metal, like mid to late 90s, maybe early 2000s. And then you have, like some Japanese folk instruments every now and then. You have, Japanese scales and melodies along those scales thrown in. And it's very epic as well. You have some hints of power metal. The vocals are a mix of your typical Melodeath vocals, like harsh vocals, and some clean vocals too. And because of the kind of traditional Japanese instrumentation, you do have a bit of a folk metal feel, and it all works very well. This slaps. This is awesome. If you like your melodic death metal and you want a kind of non-watered down version of it with elements of music traditions that are different from what I think most people in the West might be used to. This is definitely worth a listen. This is great stuff. I enjoyed this. So there you go. Handful of first impressions of the CDs, or some of the CDs, from the two insane and insanely generous VCLTs that Simon from the Pieface channel sent me. Go and check out his channel. Shows a lot of CDs and, just extreme metal if you like that stuff. For now, thanks for watching.